And we're joined now by Bob Beers, color analyst on 98.5 The Sports Hub, of course, for Bruins games. And Beersy, this was a difficult one for the Bruins. Take us through that third period situation, the goal, Sam Bennett, the challenge, what you thought, and the fact that it stood.
Well, first of all, Sam Bennett shouldn't have been playing in the game, and that's a whole nother story right after the hit on Marchand, and that's just my opinion. That's a lot of people's opinion, especially around here. It's pretty obvious that he shouldn't have been playing in this game, should have been suspended. But he was, and we move on. A lot of things, a lot of moving parts right now. Lindholm takes a penalty, questionable. What happens in front of the net is Bennett cross-checks Charlie Coyle into Swayman. Now the rule reads, and I'm paraphrasing obviously, the rule reads that if an attacking player pushes, shoves, cross-checks, whatever, fouls a defending player and pushes him into the goaltender, and the goal is scored, the goal is disallowed, and Bennett should get a penalty.
Yes.
The attacking player should get a penalty. The way that the league saw it was that Swayman could still play his position.
Yeah, it says did not prevent Swayman from playing his position in the crease prior to Bennett's goal.
I mean, I don't know who's looking at that. I don't know what they're looking at. There's no way Swayman could have played his position. Number one, it's a cross-check from Bennett. It's a penalty right off the bat. They talk about cracking down on cross-checking penalties. He cross-checked him into Swayman, Coyle into Swayman. That's a penalty right there. Okay, you miss it. Happens. Now now the Bruins challenge it, which they should have done. It was the right thing to do. And they say that Swayman could play his position? No, he can't. First of all, Coyle could have knocked the puck away if he hadn't been cross-checking into Swayman.
Yep, and then we heard him say,
and there's no way Swayman can get over after Coyle gets knocked into him. I don't know what they're looking at, Rochi. I really don't.
So does anything come of this? I think that's what Bruins fans want to know.
What?
From the league, does anything...
No, it was botched all the way around. It's botched by the Department of Player Safety because Bennett was playing in the game. It's botched by the referees that Lindholm got an interference penalty in the first place. And it's botched by the Situation Room, located in Toronto, that says that Swayman could have played his position. Botched all the way around. I mean, I don't have that's it for me. They got it all wrong on so many different levels.
As a player, what's going through the minds of these guys?
Well,
Swayman,
that's the
Coyle
hard thing,
and company, right?
That's the hard thing. Now all of a sudden, it should be 2-1 Bruins and
Power
going
play.
on a power play. Instead, it's 2-2, and you're killing another penalty because you got to delay a game for the challenge. The challenge that didn't go your way. So it is mind-boggling on the bench. And Jim Montgomery's losing it, as well he should, because they made the right challenge. That should have been a goalie interference 100 times out of 100.
You started with Bennett shouldn't have been playing in this game.
No.
Just your thoughts on what you saw, the multiple angles. We saw a new one on TNT.
You saw it?
Yeah.
You saw it. I mean, Montgomery referred to it this morning. I think you were in the attendance this morning. They said we've seen the angle from the other side, which is definitive, exactly what he did. And if he's got a history of it, watch what he did last year against Matthew Nyes against the Toronto Maple Leafs. He knocked Nyes out of the playoffs with a concussion with the same exact hit. Right hand, stick in hand, right to the head. We just saw it. I mean, Marchand is wobbly trying to get off the ice. He got hit in the head by Bennett. I mean, Bennett's a hard-nosed player. He plays the game hard.
On edge.
But if they don't punish him, he's going to keep doing it. And now you got Marchand out of today at least, and who knows how much longer.
All right, so let's end it with Beersy then on down 3-1.
Yeah.
This team's headed to Florida for Game 5. Any chance, any way they can overcome this?
I liked a lot of what they did today, despite the shots on goal. I know the shots on goal were a little inflated, but I like a lot of what they did. They got the puck out of their zone way better than they did in Games 2 and 3. That was a big struggle for them. They scored a power play goal here today. They killed penalties better today. Swayman was good. I didn't like the way they defended the Barkov goal, which ended up being a game winner. And was that an effect of something that happened, just before it with the
the momentum,
the tying goal?
Goes with it.
So that's possible. But I did like a lot of what they did today, despite the shots on goal. They got to pick themselves up the mat, and do it again here, because. I mean, yes, they still have a chance, but this one's deflating. It's going to be tough.
I mean, the hockey gods, it had to be Bennett, right? It had to be Bennett, right? That's just the way it goes.
Yeah.
Beersy, let's end it with me.
Okay.
Right?
Positive.
They got him where they want him, right? Last year, they had this regular season that was off the charts historically. down 3, up 3-1 over Florida.
Yeah.
Florida comes back and wins it. Now they're down 3-1 against Florida. Bruins come back and win it. Okay? That's the romantic in me.
I love it, Roach.
All right.
I'll go with it.